Jasmine, Homeless Blues, New Orleans, 1865. I'm here outside the Cafe Levant in Mid-City. I had a meeting with the independent police monitor regarding my incident with Sergeant Duncan. It's a white male cop. He called me Jasmine so many times, ridiculous. I kept telling him to call me Miss Jasmine. He refused, just like most of the people in this city are refusing to call me Miss Jasmine. There's a few people that say, hey, I'll call you what you want to be called. And there's a lot of people that I'll call you what I want to call you. So that's the problem. I'm filing a complaint with the independent police monitor for Sergeant Duncan. And Sergeant Abramson refused to de-escalate by telling him to stand down. My complaint against Sergeant Abramson is that he wouldn't do the EPIC model that has been taught in the New Orleans Police Department and also created within the New Orleans Police Department. He would not help me when I kept telling him his officers disrespected me. He just turned his head like, oh, well, I'll let him beat you. like those dirty ass officers, when you're getting your ass beaten, the officer just turn around and say, go to court and say, I didn't see it. I didn't see it. Nope, I didn't see that. Nope, I didn't hear anything. I had my headphones on. I was on a call. I had walked away. I got in the car. So he let him attack me verbally with this level of disrespect. And then when I asked Sergeant Abramson, could you tell this white man to just leave me alone? I called the police. I'm the one that called the police. And I don't want to deal with him. I have a problem with him. And he just wouldn't stand down. He followed us when me and the other Sergeant Abramson moved away. Whatever happened, I filed that with the police monitor. Why? Because the escalation with the police. They're not de-escalating the way they should be. And we don't have the consent decree anymore. And I'm that nigga that's always making complaints on the police. So whatever's going on, I had to nip that in the bud. Let me switch the topic to church. Yesterday at church, I had these grandmas and these meemaws come for me. There's one that I call her got an alcoholic mouth. She talked like she drunk all the time. Now, she may not be. She could have had a stroke. She could have a traumatic brain injury. There could be so many different reasons for her behavior, but she sounded like she's drunk, loud, belligerent, way over the top. I can't even begin to imitate her right now. And she's become a problem. She's done this, then she done that, and then she done the other. She done this, that, and the other to me. So I'm going to report her to the session. There was a group of people that govern. Hold on, we got an airplane right overhead. See the airplane, y'all? I know you heard that orca whale sound come from that plane. So anyway, I'm going to report her to the session. And the only reason is because there's some people that intervened, and one lady in particular, she told me to just take it from her. She said, no matter what she says to you, don't you say anything. I don't know who the fuck you talking to. I'm the mouth. You say some shit to me, I'm going to say some shit. I got some shit to say. I'm a grown ass nigga. I'm not your subservient second class citizen. I'm not your maid. I don't work for you. There's no fucking reason if you blow on me that I should not have some type of response. I'm not going to try to get ghetto in my church. They want me to get ghetto in my church. They want me to go off on somebody's grandma so they kids and grandkids can come to the rescue, and then they could call the people, and there could be a whole scene with the crime scene tape and the yellow tape and a helicopter overhead. They don't understand I'm religious. I'm a believer. I respect the church. And I respect the church people. That's my history there. They're mad that I have a long, good history there at that church. It's long and good. They want to demonize me to say that I am bad, but I got a long, good history at my church, and all three of the churches. They have a bad history of calling the police on me over nothing. They have a bad history of coming up to me with the bull while I'm seated in a corner. They come up to me, mob deep, all talking at the same, just doing the chaos. And it's time for me to start whistleblowing. So I'm definitely going to report the incident of abuse at the Presbyterian Church on Sunday by some meemaws. I walked up to one lady and asked her for something, and the rest of the ladies, the three different ladies, what does she want? What does she want? She's over. Whatever. We're not going to have that. We're not going to have that type of behavior. That's a behavioral problem. I'm going to report the ladies. It's two ladies. It's really three. The lady that I tried to get to got clobbered by three ladies, and they're cackling. And when I come there the next time and I say, excuse me, Miss Ma'am, may I please have whatever the hell I'm asking her for, a cup of water, a cup of ice, whatever I'm asking her, can I have a second cookie, whatever I'm asking her, I will not be tackled like they did the NOPD 6 cars deep. You guys think you're going to keep mobbing me and I'm going to click. No, I'm going to report you. I know you're trying to trigger some type of mental health outburst. You're trying to trigger some type of psychiatric thing, but I have a lawyer for you for that too. See, I'm going to have 5 lawyers: intellectual property lawyer, a lawyer that deals with medical. For anybody that tries to bait me into a psychiatric trip, if I take that trip, it's going to be you, me, my lawyer, and your lawyer. When you come and mess with me and I go off, you messing with me and I go off, I'm not going to mess with you. I'm always going to be standing still, and here you come with your bullshit. I'm trying to develop a record that is known by everybody with my newsletter and my YouTube, that I am a target for swatting, bullying, and that I'm going to whistleblow. Call me a snitch if you want to. The people at the church who done what they done to me this Sunday, I'm going to whistleblow on that ass. I don't even know their goddamn names. We just going to call them the Meemaws, because the Meemaws got it crunk with me over nothing. Some survival, some ice and some water. They're mad that somebody give a food ministry that I'm getting food. It ain't their food. It ain't their ministry. Somebody else is doing something for me. Hey! Somebody else is doing something for me, and they're hateful. The same one that started with me Sunday started with me another day saying, all you do is take and take and take and take and take. So I'm going to detail each and every incident with this individual, so that if I ever go off on this, see, I almost said this heifer. If I ever go off on this person, let me call Mima a person, because she's struggling worse than I am. Clearly, I can keep my cool. I'm supposed to be the crazy bitch, right? So what I think they do is take bitches that are crazy and put them in my face. Like, so they think there's going to be 2 crazy bitches arguing. But I rebuke this crazy bitch label that you're putting on me. I rebuke it. So what's going to happen is I'm going to be vindicated. That's the word. I want my reputation clear. But because I'm going to start to detail and catalog incident after incident after incident where I'm attacked, and I stand strong and firm. So that's what the record will reflect. There's nobody in this day that's going to take my character and make me out to be something that I am not. I will defend myself to my last breath on that. And that's what's happening. So job 1 is to catch up on some incidents that happened last week. I did meet with the monitor. I hope she files the paperwork. I hope there's a paper floating with Sergeant Duncan's name and Sergeant Abramson's name. Sergeant Abramson just needs to speak up. He didn't really do anything, but it's just the same as if that guy was beating me verbally and beating me mentally. It's the same as if he was beating me physically. And Sergeant Abramson, I was like, hey man, hey, he's not saying nothing. It's a big ass problem. So tomorrow is the meeting in the 1st. Guess who's going to be there? Yeah, this nigga right here. All right, let me get off this live. Let me tell you the day. It is July the 6th on a Monday. It's 2026. I got to get and start flash some emails out, all right? All right, give the glory and honor to God. And welcome back to my YouTube channel, MsJasmine, Homeless Blues, New Orleans, spelled NOLA, 1865. I'll talk to y'all later today. Thank you. God bless.